Don't mind the mess in the trunk. What I want to show you is under the trunk. This red paint, look how dark red and nice and shiny that paint is. All right, YouTubers, welcome back. My name's Dave, like always, and you found do it yourself, do it right. And well, I'm in front of the Rambler. I bought some paint work and stuff. I watched a couple videos. I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express the other week. I think I'm gonna try and bring the paint around on the Rambler. Probably a bad idea, but you know, what else I got to do? Got 2 weeks. Weather's nice. Trying to save some money. Let's try not to burn up some paint that's original. So let's get into it. For those of you that are new to the channel and you're here to watch me try to polish this sucker, it's a 1962 AMC Rambler. It's been in my girlfriend's family for God knows how long. It's been in the state of Maine. I'm in the state of Georgia. We're in the state of Georgia, I should say. It belonged to my girlfriend's great-grandmother, and then it was passed down to her father, and now he's giving it to Mary Beth. So it's taken, you know, it's here, and you know, I got to do some work on it. You know, the paint is rather dull. We thought about paying somebody to buff it out, and then I was like, man, it can't be that hard. It's single stage paint. It is you know, it's not perfect. You know, let me show you. It's not perfect. It has marks all over it. There's some rust, some dents, some scratches. It was a family car, you know. That's all it was. It was a family car. But it's cool as all get out. And I want to try and see if I could bring the paint around. Maybe 50% more shiny. Maybe, hopefully 70. You know, I don't know. So I went and bought a buffer from Harbor Freight. Bought some pads. I bought some product. So that's what I'm going to do for the next few days. But for this video, I'm only going to work on the hood. I am going to wash the whole car, and then I will clay bar the whole car eventually, and then I'm going to polish. But for just this video, I'm just going to work on the hood. You know, I'm going to do the whole tape thing down the middle so you can see the before and after and the differences, if I do anything, if I mess it up, if I don't. So that's what we're gonna do. But to get started, I'm just gonna wash the car. You guys don't need to see me wash the car. It's literally just some soap and water, elbow grease. So that's what I'm gonna do. Wash it. I'm gonna clay bar the hood. Then we're gonna get to polishing. Hopefully. Sometime today. Young man as a wise man. Sorry about that. Just rocking out with my clay bar kit out. Clay bar kit for dummies, I guess. It's literally the spray, the lubricant spray, and then 3 things of clay. So if you've never clay barred a car before, you're in for a treat. Well, I guess I should probably open this up. Oh, it also came with a very nice terry cloth that I'm saving over there. Basically, all this does is keep the area where you're clay barring, it keeps it lubricated. Because the clay will catch, and then, you know, it'll just leave clay. So you get this, oh, okay, come on out of there. Doesn't want to come out. All right, here we go. Yep, all right, so here we go. That's your clay bar. I don't really ever use the whole bar. I usually rip it in half. Ooh, yeah, this one's sticky. Oh, try to rip it in half. Man, these are something else. Don't let it hit the floor. Clay bar 101. Do not let the clay bar hit the floor because it will pick up rocks and dirt and debris. Ah, perfect spray. So you get your clay bar wet, you get this wet, and you just sit here and you go kind of like this. Let's see if this clay bar will take this discolorization off. I always spray the bar itself. Get it nice and flat. And then you just rub away. And in a second, I'll show you the dirt out of this little spot. You will be amazed how much dirt is on this paint. If you want to be really amazed, go get a sandwich bag, put your fingers in it, close your eyes, run your plastic sandwich bag across your paint and feel how much crap is on your paint. You will be amazed. Like the magic shows back in the day, David Blaine. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Brand new clay bar, looks like that, nice and yellow. Dirty clay bar. See the dirt on it? Yeah, you see it. And then, you know, you just do this across the whole hood. You know, most people do like a little block, and then you fold the clay bar over, and then, you know, you're not rubbing dirt up there when you just got the dirt off from here. You will feel a difference. It's pretty amazing. So I'm gonna basically sit here and rub on this car for the next hour just on this hood. It takes forever to clay bar a car. This is not going to be a quick process. This is going to be over a few days. Let me just say that I am not a professional car detailer, not in the least. I would rather pay the money now that I've gotten into this. But I'm going to do it because I feel like I want a challenge. See you in about an hour. Wish I had better lighting for y'all. I think I can already see a difference when you step back over here. Maybe not on camera, but I can already see, I can definitely feel a difference in the paint. I did do the whole top to include the fender down to the chrome here, or stainless, all the way across, all the way here. You get your wax on and you get your wax off.
It's just great to win and keep winning, keep that momentum.
If that's what you're looking for. Got a piece of tape. Gonna hopefully show the difference. We do have some discolorization here. We got, looks like some epoxy here. We got some discoloring over here and over here. Looks like a little bit of light rust. A little bit of a dent, a hole right there. But I think I just want to show you the difference in paint from here to here. Hopefully it'll be rather dramatic. I'm going to start with, let's see, I still haven't gotten the polishing bottle in yet, but I have 2 pads. I'm going to try 2 pads. Like I said, I am not a professional. Okay, folks, I'm not professional. I'm going to start out with this medium, low cut, high finish pad because I don't want to do any damage to this paint. I did also get a fine cut, ultra finish pad. These are from Harbor Freight, a yellow and a black. I also have some Chemical Brothers V36. This is a cutting polish, recommended in multiple videos. This other stuff is a pad conditioner. I'll show you that in a minute once I get everything set up. Basically, the gist of the story is spray this on your yellow pad, because I'm going to start with the yellow pad. Spray this on your yellow pad. Put some polish on your yellow pad, 5 or 6. Spread it out on the car in a little area. I'm going to start in a little area first, and then you work it in nice and slow. And then they say you go an inch every second, I think. Yeah, inch a second. That's how much you're moving your orbital polisher. So this should be interesting. The professionals say 5 to 6 dime size spots on your pad. Which is weird because they also then push it around. Spray, okay. Wet your pad. I guess that helps it stay lubricated. Smells good at least. Alright, we got this sucker set on low. We are gonna go there, and there. Now they say to work it in real slow, on a slow setting, till it starts to go clear, and then you speed it up. Here's nothing. Oh my goodness, okay, no pressure whatsoever. Kind of like learning how to buff the floor in the Army. Oh boy. They make it look a lot easier in the videos. Maybe I'm going too slow. Maybe I need to speed up a little bit. Yeah, maybe I had it too slow. Wow, this thing just likes to hop all over the place. Yep. They said it would take some paint off. I don't know if I have enough. Maybe I didn't put enough spray on there. Just let it rip again. starting to go clear. Yeah. All right, well, I don't want to go too much because, like I said, I do not want to damage this paint. I'm going to go over there and get me one of my terry rags, wipe it, see what we got after just that little bit. Here we go. Probably should have used a lighter color rag or terry cloth, but wow, I can see a difference. It's not like a super difference, but there's a difference. Let me see if I can get you guys closer to where you can see the difference. It's yeah, you know, polished with just V36, not polished, polished. You got to remember what we're working with here, folks. This thing's 1962, and this paint has probably never been buffed or cut or polished or clay barred or any of that stuff. So I'm going to continue on. I'm going to do this whole side of the hood, and then I'm going to pull the tape, and hopefully there'll be a dramatic difference. And like I said, this is just V36. I still haven't got the polish in the mail. It's supposed to be here. Well, it was supposed to be here earlier this morning, but it says it's out for delivery. I think you paint aficionados can already see the difference. For us, you know, amateurs, it's a little harder to see. Just trying to get some good camera angles, but I can definitely see it in person. I can see how faded this is, and this is a darker, like a cherrier red, I guess. This is faded, oxidized, I guess is what they call it. The car never really sat outside. It was always in a garage. So it's not terrible, but it does have stuff that I was hoping would come out, like that black, like these black marks or whatever these marks are. I wish that would come out. Maybe if I was a little bit more aggressive with it, it'd come out, but I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared. When you're scared, say you're scared. I'm scared. So let's pull the tape, see if you guys can really see the difference. Oh boy, yeah, I can see the difference right here. Looking at it like this, man, I really wish I had better lights in here. I wish I had those hex lights that everybody has nowadays. I ain't got the money for those. I barely got the money to buy a buffer.
God damn it.
Anyways, whew, yeah, you could definitely see the difference in person. Hopefully it's coming through in the camera. Got a little thing. Can I see it? I guess I'll try to get a better angle, but I can definitely see it. I can definitely feel it too. It's kind of funny, like this feels more slippery, probably because it's dull. And this feels, you know, more, I mean, it feels softer, if that's the term people use about paint. It feels softer. It's definitely not gonna, you know, slides. I don't think it's gonna slide very well. Well, maybe. Maybe not. This side definitely feels like it's smoother, but this side definitely feels better. And when I get the V38, the smooth, you know, the fine polish, this looks like it's looking like it's going to be tomorrow now. I'll hit that again. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and knock this other side out. And like I said, this is going to be a multiple day affair because, you know, the car's not big, but it's a whole car. So I'm going to hit this hood, show you what the hood looks like compared to the fenders, and then we'll probably continue on tomorrow with the really fine buffing. Just watch that clip back. You really can't see too good that far up, but let me get you in close. Try to keep the friggin' shadow out of the way. You can see how shinier, you know, a little shinier, and then it's kind of dull over here. See how it's kind of dullish, not as shiny. But then you come over here, oh look, it's more shiny. So shiny, shiny, shiny. Don't mind the blemish in the paint. Dull. Wish I had a better camera, or I was a better cameraman. Maybe I should just go to college to be a camera. Nah, I'm not doing that. That costs too much money. That's a good video. That's a good difference right there. Like, look right here. And then it goes shiny. And shiny. So I figured I'd back it outside to see if there was any kind of big differences that I could see that I couldn't see inside with the crappy lighting that I have. And just standing back, I can see the difference in color and clarity between the hood and then the fender. See how this kind of looks dirty, all these little spots. Of course, we got the shadow in the way. See how it kind of looks dirty? See how that's got like that weird, but then it goes away with the hood, and then it comes back on this fender, and you can actually see where I overshot with the buffer a bit. You can see the difference here where I overshot. It's not super dramatic, but it is definitely visible on the top side of that fender compared to the hood. It, like I said, it's not going to be glass. It's not going to be, you know, like it just came out of the paint booth. But I think hopefully all that stuff that's down the side, hopefully I can get all that off. Never mind the little bit of a, you know, scratchy dent back there, but hopefully I can get a lot of that color off. At least get it, if I can get the whole side of the car to look like the hood, I'll be happy. I'm pretty sure Mary Beth would be happy with that also. Save us a few $100 from somebody else actually trying to do the same thing and ended up, they might get a little better results, but a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of money, a little bit of time. I got 2 weeks. This is my project basically for 2 weeks. Why not? Spend some time out here in the sun, get sunburned, probably melanoma, some cancer, you know what you get from the sun nowadays, and water, and the stuff we put on our grass, stuff we eat, plastics and stuff. Anyways, gonna get back to buffing. It's been many moons since I started this cut, buff, polish. I have multiple trips to the store for more pads, more buffing, compound. I've went through probably 3 things of clay bar spray, lube, lots of lube. Ugh, we're going through lube like it's Lil Diddy's party. Well, I don't even know if he's little. I think he's just Diddy. Anyways, the hood has been polished. The side of the car, that side, has been polished. The trunk has been polished. The right side, well, has not been polished. Need more product. But I want to show you guys the difference between the polished and the not polished. We're going to start on the non-polished side. That's this side. You can tell it's this side because it's not shiny. It's rather white or grayish. Rub your hand along it, you can feel all of the imperfections in the paint. The top of this has been polished. Look at the difference. Ooh, shiny, shiny, shiny. Ooh, not so shiny. I will say, again, I'm not a professional polisher, but I might be after this is done. Nope, just kidding. It's very tedious. It's not fun. I think if I had to do it again, I'd probably just pay somebody to do it. So let's look at the difference here and here. Again, not polished, and then polished. So I want to tell you what polished to me means. That means I used the V36, cut it, buffed it, wiped it. Well, before that, clay barred it. V36, buffed it, cleaned it. And then I got the V38 in and buffed it again. That whole side, front, side, trunk. Buffed it again, wiped it clean, and then this has got just some regular old spray wax on it. So you can see the shininess. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells fabulous. And then this is the dull, non-polished, very rough, very soft, rough. You might be able to hear it. Probably not because the microphone's up next to my face. But see how this is hazy, got a grayish kind of look to it, and then it's shiny, 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 shiny. And look at the shine down the side. I mean, we're still seeing these marks. These didn't buff out, obviously, but they're definitely not as dark as it was before. I have no idea what this stuff is. It's all over. It's here too. If I were more daring, which I'm not, I would get a rougher pad and some more aggressive polish to see if I could polish that out, but I'm scared. I'm scared that I'll burn the paint up, so I'm not. I'm leaving it the way it is. The car's obviously not perfect, and I feel as though if the paint gets real nice and shiny, then you're gonna see all of the other imperfections in it, like the dents, the little dings in the stainless, the pieces of missing paint. So I think leaving it the way it is probably the best way to go. Now obviously I'm not going to leave this side not polished. I'm going to polish it, but not going any more in depth with the polishing is what I mean. While getting up close and personal with this vehicle for the last few days, I did notice that this car has been polished in the past, and you can tell that because you come in here by this classic script. You see that white stuff in there? That's polish, and you can touch it and it'll fall out like some of it just did. You know, telltale sign that the car was polished at some point, and I don't think it was that long ago, to be honest with you. See, there's some more right there. Just comes right off. So it's probably why the paint is in as good a shape as it is for 1962. I mean, the car was obviously taken care of, otherwise, you know, it wouldn't be in the shape that it's in. Good original condition, never restored, minus the paint on the top. The white paint was repainted. Mary Beth's father did have that repainted at some point. I don't even know how long ago, but it's, you know, the car has been in a garage probably its whole life. I don't know if prior to Mary Beth's father getting it, if it was in a garage or not, but it's been garaged for a long time, and that's clear. I mean, looking at the paint on the dashboard and the inside, the interior is still, you know, nice. It's not faded. It's just a nice original car. Now you can see on the back here, it looks like maybe the back, you know, it was pulled into the garage. Maybe the garage had some windows and you could see a little bit of discoloration on the back, but I mean, dang, can't complain for 1962 AMC Rambler. I mean, I don't, you know, who knows how many of these are still out there running around. I am part of the Rambler group on Facebook, and most of the Rambler guys are like the two-door Ramblers, you know, like the sporty ones, like the muscle car kind of Ramblers, not the four-door family Ramblers like this one was before they turned into the sporty muscle car Ramblers. Now that I've rambled on enough, see what I did there? Gonna end this video here, gonna land the plane. If you guys like these how-to do-it-yourself, put yourself through a lot of, you know, tired arms and sore shoulders and that kind of stuff, you know, the whole getting your elbows dirty, and well, that's not the saying, but anyways, if you guys like these kinds of videos, give me a like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when the next time I work on this Rambler, which it's going to be coming soon because I got to get the transmission leak fixed. So stay tuned for that. Like, tag, share, follow, subscribe. Till next time, thanks a lot.